Exactly.
Boston
So
haven't done anything since.
not the slander.
And I feel like he deserves another chip. I think he deserves it.
Listen,
It
he's
doesn't make
cheating
sense.
off the court. He's cheating
Yeah,
on the court. What is going on?
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Welcome to the More Than Ball Show. This is episode 26, House of Nay Saga, supported by Spotify. I'm Paige.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Sevian.
Guys, it's just three of us today. We're missing Ola and Shaquila.
Yeah. Their presence is missing.
Yeah, honestly. Well, hope to see you guys back soon. But within the last couple of days, we've seen so much in the NBA. Like,
So
A
much.
lot.
Let's kick it off with Adrian Griffin being fired. And Don Rivers just waiting in the parking lot to go take his
Sat
space.
back. Wow.
Yeah, Adrian Griffin being fired, considering he's taken Bucks to this second seed and they're 30-13 this season, is crazy. Like, no one was expecting it. Were you expecting it?
No. I really felt like with the Bucks, it was a work in progress, and he was a big part of that. And I felt I want to know why. I really want to know why. I don't know if they're gonna say why, but I did see a tweet saying that they were that the GM and stuff were at practices on the practice floor the last couple of weeks. So I guess the players knew something was up.
Yeah.
Obviously, like us, we don't know anything. So that was quite interesting to know. I also heard it was because he wanted to trade Giannis's brother.
Oh, no,
Yeah, this is like you're straight out.
Let's not go back there. But something big like this, Giannis would have had to have been given a heads up with being the franchise player like that. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like if Giannis was on the same page as Adrian Griffin, he would still be the coach. I know in the beginning of the season, the players of the Bucks were having their own player meetings without the coach. So that might have been an indication that they weren't getting behind the coach early on. But again, it is a tight window for the Bucks to win now with Dame and Giannis, and they're a championship team. They don't want a playoff position; they want the full thing. So it makes sense. But then I'm just like, he was 30-13.
They're second in the conference, and they've got so much expectations being a championship team. But
I think that's
also
probably what's
their
not.
defense hasn't been what it used to be. I think the previous season.
Well, without Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Dame doesn't help on defense, does he?
So
That's not his forte. But with Doc Rivers, I didn't know what to expect. This is why I want to talk to Eamon, because I know Eamon, like, when we talk about Doc Rivers, we see how great he's been with Boston. And do you think there's a correlation to him being great because he's known as a player's coach? So it's like he's on the vet side, right? So like you see all the great players coming out of Boston and how great he's done with them.
He's definitely a player's coach, but I feel like he's still riding off that 08 chip. Like, I don't think he's done anything since.
He
with the
hasn't.
Sixers, with the Clippers.
In the bubble, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Boston haven't done anything since.
Not the slander. That was rude.
No,
But
we
now
can't let that go. We can't let that go. I can't even. Eamon, you have to say something back.
Well, let's see what the Lakers do this season.
We've won a championship since you guys, but it's all right.
Well, you got LeBron. Of course you have to. You have no choice.
We'll take that.
But yeah, no, going back to Doc Rivers, he's like lost so many playoff games. I feel like he's a regular season coach.
Yeah.
Like, he's good in the regular season. With the Sixers, you saw he got Embiid to where he wanted to go. But then when it came to playoffs, the Sixers were nowhere, choked. He got fired, and suddenly he's getting a better job than where he was at the Sixers.
Which kind of, this is where I'm like, where does it make sense? So there has to, unless they were so desperate that they wanted to make him an NBA coach again. But I do feel like whatever's internally happened within the Bucks, I don't feel like Doc Rivers is the worst choice.
Yeah.
I do feel like he can bring something, but we just brought in Dame. We had to change the whole team dynamic around for that. And now you're going to bring in a new coach. It's kind of like, okay, like, when are they going to be consistent with how they play, you know? Like, it's going to be...
I think Bucks missed out on trying to get Nick Nurse. When Nick Nurse was available, they should have just grabbed him when they could. I don't know why they went down the Adrian Griffin route. Yeah, it's a tough one, but let's see who ends up going to the Bucks and what ends up happening with the Bucks this season. It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Well, we also saw some big numbers on the 22nd. We saw Embiid get 70, Karl Towns get 62, even though they lost.
Yeah.
Durant with 43. Big numbers on Kobe's day. So that's great. That's great to see.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like momentum on that specific day, or do you think it just was meant to be?
No, I think a lot of players, it's on their minds.
Yeah,
for sure. And this week being the anniversary of Kobe's passing, I think that's definitely something that's on the mind of a lot of players. Great to see those big numbers as well. Great to see Kevin Durant's reaction as well, being a fan of like the players, like fan of a fan. So that was really cool.
It just shows you what Kobe's legacy is, even though he's not actually with us, RIP, but it's like his legacy is living throughout the league today, next year. Like it's beautiful. And with KD, like you lot seen where he's like, oh, why shouldn't I be in GOAT conversations? Like I don't know how I feel about talking about who's the GOAT and who's not when you talk about MJ or LeBron, because it's like what you like basing it off of. You're talking about like skill, or you're talking about championships, like because if we're talking about skill, I feel like KD should be in GOAT conversations in terms of like what he's won. No, he's not there. He's not on the level as LeBron. He's not on the level as MJ, my opinion. But it's when you talk about how he shoots and how he creates, I feel like he's definitely a GOAT. But that's why I don't like the conversation, because it's like there's so many different.
Who? KD?
No,
I don't think he's a GOAT.
I
think he's a great player, excellent player, but not GOAT level.
I feel like he's in GOAT conversations when it comes down to like ability to score. But in terms of like being a GOAT, in terms of like Bill Russell, like just being.
I think we're forgetting what GOAT means. The greatest of all time.
But then so how would you establish your GOAT?
MJ.
Okay, reasonable, right? Because you're talking about finalist MVP. You're talking, so that's how I would also. But then people like in today's age like to.
So yeah, your accolades, what you've won, what you've done for the game. I think KD's a great player because he's got MVP, he's 2-time champion, he's 2 times final MVP. Like he's done a lot. But I think the bit for KD is the credibility goes is because he's been jumping from team to team to team to team, right? And I think if he achieved what he achieved at just one team, I feel like the conversation might be different. People might respect him a bit more. But
what team do you feel like? Do you think the Warriors or OKC? What team do you think like he would achieve like everything?
I think the problem with KD is the OKC lost to the Warriors and then he jumped ship, right?
Season.
That bit you jumped ship to the team you lost to in the conference final. That is where it comes to the snaky conversations of him. I feel like
I understand. That team was so good.
Yeah.
That team. Ooh.
Russell Westbrook. Everyone in their prime that year.
No, I'm talking about the Warriors.
Oh, the Warriors. I'm talking about OKC.
OKC.
They had a window to go into the finals.
Like, as a player, oh my gosh, playing with that team, the basketball.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was Warriors at
an
the
era.
Yeah, that was peak basketball.
I know it was terrible for the league in terms of that them demolishing everybody, but it was beautiful basketball to watch. I would say KD is the GOAT at recovery.
Okay.
Coming back from that Achilles injury.
Yeah.
Being able to prove that you can come back and still be a high level player like that. Because there were a lot of conversations around can people recover from those kind of injuries. And he's proven that you can.
So I know that Kobe was a big influence for you when you had your injury. Would you put KD, like, did you like have a feel of his story and relate?
Yeah. I actually got to speak to KD, you know.
Did you? When?
I did. After his Achilles injury.
Wow.
He had a secret workout in London. Okay. Not so secret anymore, but at the time, I can speak about it now. A workout with James Harden. And so I was helping facilitate that space. And once he finished the workout, I just asked him about his Achilles journey. And he asked about my injury, if I had a surgery or not. And so he was just telling me about the pain of the first few weeks, how difficult it is even to just go and brush your teeth and stuff like that. So it's a lot of it was mental.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to be able to just speak to him. And he was somebody that I looked at when I was going through my recovery process because he was a current player, currently going through it. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and his comeback's been incredible this season. He's like one of the top
he's
5 players in the
MVP.
league.
Yeah, he's
it's
having MVP. Yeah,
insane. So it's so nice to see people like players, especially superstars, that do get maybe career-ending injuries, come back from it, and you know.
And I feel like he deserves another chip. I think he deserves it. I want him to have it. I just don't think it's going to happen. Not this. If he wants to jump team again, go join
Celtics.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Just
I'll
go
take
somewhere.
it.
No, that's great for him. Tristan Thompson been suspended.
That guy is so stupid. I'm so sorry. How are you taking performing enhancing drugs?
We're not performing.
Oh, you're not even performing. Like, it's not enhanced anything. You're still averaging 3 points, 3 assists, 1
That's why he's trying to get some help.
for 12 minutes.
We're on the bench. Like,
Yeah,
it makes no
so-
sense.
Listen,
It
he's
doesn't make
cheating
sense.
off the court. He's cheating
Yeah,
on the court. What is going on?
Yeah.
He's just a cheater.
I know Khloe Kardashian might have had PTSD when she saw, like, Tristan Thompson cheating again.
She was like, what? What? Again?
Oh, it's just on the basketball court. It's okay. Wow.
This guy, he's just at it. But 25 game for doping? What was he taking?
I don't know what he was taking, but I read that it wasn't even illegal to take outside of, like, sports.
Oh, really?
So that says something.
Outside of sports.
Yeah,
So
like
what
it wasn't even FDA approved. It was a steroid, but it wasn't an FDA approved steroid.
What is he doing?
So
Is he bored?
So it was.
he was risking his life.
He likes to be known as a cheater. And he you see the Kardashians with the plastic surgery. Now him with the, nah, he can get out of the house. No, it's not.
Yeah, the
it's not
pressure
his
was
house.
on. He was trying to, like, he's 40 years old. Just accept that you're not LeBron. You're gonna need to retire at one point.
Still looks good though.
Yeah, he's got 5 kids. He still needs to support more.
Still looks good. Fair enough.
But, yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. Just don't be doing performing enhancing drugs.
Wow, that's crazy.
But you know what made sense? You know, in the Cavs Nets game when he got ejected, and it was the most randomest thing he got ejected for. He just pushed Nick Claxton. That all made sense because when you take performing enhancing drugs, a side effect is anger. So it all made sense. The signs were there. The signs were there.
You're trying to say that I be doping when I be playing basketball?
Not you, not you.
Do you have anger management on the court?
Yeah, I had to see a psychologist. Sports psychologist.
You know who they need to drug test then? Draymond Green.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, they do. They probably do. I feel like he's clean. I feel like he's just born like this. Born a Hulk. Like, he's just like this.
Yeah.
But no, I hope, whatever it is, I hope it's not addictive. It's not, like, we just need to sort out your life. Get
Stop
yourself
cheating.
back together.
Just
Stop cheating. Yeah,
Full
yeah.
stop. In all realms of your life.
In all realms of your life. Get it together, boy. Anyway, Scary Terry.
To the Miami Heat. How do you feel about that one?
That is a mad still.
That is.
That is a mad still. I feel like who accepted that for the Hornets? Like, that just made no sense.
Yeah, so they got Kyle Lowry and a first round pick, and it's projected that that first round pick isn't even going to be like a lottery one. So
yeah,
they've kind of like took a steal there because Kyle Lowry, how old is he? He's like, how many years does he have left in the league?
Yeah, he's expiring, and I feel like,
oh my gosh, expiring. What kind of language are we using?
But to have a vet on the team who would probably be a good vocal point also, I think that would be great. I feel like Miami definitely won, and I love it for them.
Yeah,
I love it for them. Like, take that where you can.
Because Rozier has been averaging 23 points, so you're getting a guy that's gonna, facilitate. He's gonna be another shooter on that team.
Yeah, he's like a combo guy. Like, he can do. You can put him in any situation, and he will do the right thing in that situation. So I feel like that's great for him, and I think for people who don't know who he is, this will be great for his game because it's going to be covered. Like, he's gonna show who he is. So that's great for him.
Yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how he handles not being the primary ball handler. Because
Yeah.
at Hornets, he could just do anything.
Yeah.
He was like, they were always feeding him the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas now you've got Bam,
System.
you've got Tyler Hero, you've got all these other guys that are probably going to get the ball before you do. But let's see. I mean, he's balanced that out in the Celtics when he was like with Tatum and Brown. So he was not always the first choice. So I think he'll enjoy Miami.
Love it for him. Love it for him. USA team, listen, they're coming to Paris on vengeance.
Yeah.
After what happened, what is it, in the FIBA World Cup?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't bring their A team.
They
no,
didn't, but
they're
now
bringing
they are.
the Avengers.
They brought a whole
Avengers
It is.
assemble.
All of them coming out of the little circle things, like
Portals.
yeah, that's it. That's the word, portals. But they've got like 41 players in the pool. That is a huge pool. But I don't know what it's like normally. Maybe it's always been like that. 23 of them already being Olympic or World Cup medalists. So we're talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
Everyone
Steph Curry.
minus
Steph,
Melo.
it will be his first time.
Oh, would it actually be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'd be great for him.
Yeah.
I hope he can perform.
I'm sure
He will,
he will.
he'll
I'm
always.
sure he will.
Give him big moments, he's always there. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I
I
felt like
don't
there
wanna
was
say
something
something.
there.
No, we'll talk about last playoff. Like, okay, it's okay, cool. Nah, Steph will...
No, Steph performed in the playoffs last year. I was there. I was
Oh,
watching
you
that.
did? Oh, yeah, because it
Unfortunately,
was ag-
It was
he
against
was
Lakers.
performing,
Yeah.
but everybody else didn't step up. But he dropped numbers.
Fair enough.
He was shutting me up. I was screaming and shouting, and I was
Getting
like,
angry.
"Oh man, that was a nice free." Sit back down.
Did you want to change position where you were sitting behind?
No.
the-
I just
You stuck
enjoyed.
to it.
Yeah, I was screaming for the Lakers,
Yeah.
but I was enjoying the greatness on show. Like Steph, you
Yeah.
can see his aura, his energy is different, and so
Yeah.
in those
Yeah.
big moments, I believe he does step up.
Okay, no, fair enough.
And
Yeah,
being
that's
on the
true.
Olympic stage, a stage he's never performed on internationally,
gonna
I
want
think
that,
he's really going to want to do that. I think he'll shine.
But it's stacked. Like, it's going to be interesting to see which players they do take because they're going to want to take some young guys out there as well. So they can't go fully top 10, all the best players.
Do you think they're going to take Halliburton?
I hope so.
It would be nice for him, but I don't think they were going to take him.
But I feel like they might take some players that did go to the FIBA World Cup as well, just to not reward them, but it's like loyalty. Like you wanted to play at FIBA level, so you need that.
I think they'll also like bring players to build the foundation for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
So it'll give like legacy players a chance to
LeBron,
perform
it's your last one.
in Paris. But I think they'll treat it a little bit like an all-star game in a sense that, when it's the hometown player or certain players, you want to be like, let's get this person the MVP.
Yeah.
I think for someone like Steph Curry, never playing in the Olympics before, someone like LeBron, I could see him being like, come on, let's try and get Steph like those buckets. Let's do this. And I really can see him shining on that stage.
I think I'm interested to see if they'll bring like a core from like a specific team. For example, they've got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, and there was one other guy, Derek White. Sorry.
Oh, no.
But it's going to
Don't
be
you dare forget about
interesting.
Drew Holiday.
No,
Sure
I
you're a
don't.
Boston fan?
Yeah, I think so anyway. It'll be interesting to see if they take like a core of a team because they're not going to have that long to play with each other and build the chemistry.
So you need someone who's already got it.
You kind of want to have a core of a team and then bring in superstars around that because you're going to have like 2 exhibition games before you go into the Olympics. So it's going to be interesting to see how they build that chemistry because I can't remember what Olympics it was, and they brought out all these superstars, but then they didn't have the chemistry. They were all trying to be like superstar for the Olympics. So it'll be interesting to see like what route they go down, if they take all stars or if they try build a core and then bring stars around it.
Where there's already a system in place.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where everyone knows what they have to do instead of everyone trying to
I feel
shoot
like
and score.
that Olympic team was the one before the Redeem team.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's when the Redeem team had to come in and switch it all
exactly.
up.
I think they've learned from there and they're going to move accordingly. It'll be interesting. That's exciting. Hopefully we get to see them out in London.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's a great documentary, by the way.
Yeah, the
Redeem
team. That is a good one.
Super good.
The London Lions, the girls team, have actually made it to the final 8. So they're in the
Congratulations.
quarterfinals
Amazing.
for the Euro Cup women. So that is amazing because that's history for this country. This is probably like the biggest thing in British basketball history ever. Like apart from qualifying, that's probably like, wow, you got there. And then now it's like, okay, now you're in the quarterfinals. Like, that has never happened before. So
breaking records every single time they're playing, it's making history.
Right. And I actually watched the game, and they did it with ease. You know, that was a good game for them. They didn't particularly play well. So knowing that they didn't play their best, and what they're probably going to do like end of Feb when they play next is going to be really interesting. So I'm excited, and I think they're going to go all the way to the final.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be another historic moment in British basketball.
That would be like the top of creme de la creme. Like, that would be great for them. And I think for everyone, like Shaquila, me, like being a part of the team that built the foundation for the team, for everyone to want to come. Before it was me, Shanice, Chantel, Kennedy, and Cassie. So we had like three Americans maybe, and then next year we have Azania and Holly come over from Leicester, and then now and we had Joe Leadham come back, big name in British basketball, and then now it's like we got Temi, we got Carly Samuelson, we got all these Americans. It's like watching a TV show. Like, it's like fake. It's like, who would have thought? We got Sheridine Green. Like, who would have thought like this could happen in London?
Didn't they just sign another player from the WNBA as well?
Yeah. So they got a new point guard. It's great, you know, like people are showing interest. And even on the new point guard, excuse me, I can't remember her name, but she was saying like she's heard great things about London. So it's the fact that people are talking about, okay, when I play overseas, I want to play in London. I want to play in the UK. Like, this is great. Like, and I think for Americans, they like it because there's no language barrier. The food is so close to their food, basically the same, and it's easy to maneuver. Whereas when you go to another country, it's like, can you walk on this side, or you know, like, or
you can feel so isolated as well. Whereas London,
and
you've
some
got
people
that
like that,
community.
but some people do like the community aspect because. Some people want to enjoy the beach and stuff, jealous of Shaquila, you know, like, and I think it's good to experience both. I would say experience all the European typical lifestyle, and then not on like retiring years, but you should enjoy the UK atmosphere and the theme of that at least once, you know, because it's great. It's like going to Paris, you know, like so close to us. So shout out to them. Love that for them. Also, we have Trophy Final 4 this weekend for the British Basketball League. So we got Cheshire Phoenix going up against Leicester Riders. And then we have London Lions going up against Caledonia Gladiators. So if you don't know, Caledonia Gladiators won it last year. And they haven't been playing particularly well, but they didn't last year either. So
hold on, last year didn't they have that buzzer beater?
Yeah,
that was wow,
yeah. So I think they want to do it again this year. But you know, it's the semi-finals on the Saturday, so they have to beat London Lions. So that's going to be an intense game because they probably want to go all the way to the final. London's got this game tonight, and then they probably want to get to the final on Sunday also. So it's going to be tough on both teams, and I think Caledonia has one win on London. Just one out of 3.
Let's see if they make it too.
Yeah. And then London Lion Girls will play Essex Rebels, and we don't need to talk about that because we know London's going to get the dub.
Period.
So, period. So that would be great for them. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens out there. Okay, so we have a cool little segment where we're going to be putting our point guards on the Peri Peri meter. What that actually means is we've combined Nando's heat scale with
beautiful. Nando's always beautiful.
Nando's, hope you're listening. Yeah, so we've got the heat scale of Nando's, and we've got the point guards by Eamon, and we're gonna say if they're extra hot, medium, mild, or extra mild. I like them hot, so let's see who we got.
Okay, so where are we gonna rank Devin Booker? Hot. So I think hot.
Makes sense.
So, okay. Let's go with De'Aaron Fox. I'm going with hot.
Yeah. What he's done this season, crazy. Hot.
Yeah. Okay. Shea, extra hot.
Extra hot.
Easily.
In
black.
Yeah.
Easily.
Extra hot.
Steph, extra hot.
For this season?
No.
Extra hot.
Medium.
I don't care.
No, not
Steph
going medium.
He's extra
he's
hot
gonna be
no matter
hot.
what.
No, he's going medium.
He's extra hot for me.
Okay.
I don't care. It's Steph Curry, guys.
Do we have to-
cannot put
do
him
we
on.
have to agree?
medium.
I don't think you have to
I'm
agree.
not
You
impressed.
don't have to agree.
Everyone.
For
Hot.
me, he's extra hot.
I'm upset with him.
Russ, medium. I'm going medium with that
Westbrook.
one.
Medium.
He's been amazing this season, but he's not on the same level as Booker or
No,
Halliburton or something.
No, medium.
Medium.
Okay, Halliburton, extra hot.
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 Extra hot.
You say extra hot?
Yeah.
I actually would say
Because
extra hot, to be
we're
fair.
talking about he's potentially an all-star starter.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
yeah.
have him
Mhm.
at hot, right?
No, extra hot. No, I believe it, yeah.
Patrick Beverly.
Lemon and
herb.
Which is not fair because I love lemon and herb, but just for this little segment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mild. It's a bit mild for me.
Okay, Dame. Hot.
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 Okay. We're on the same wavelength for some of them, but not with all of them.
Majority.
Majority. Okay, Derek White.
Hot.
Medium.
No, because when he's at it, he's at it.
I hear you. But
You're not feeling that.
I feel like we've got Booker in hot, right?
Mhm.
Derek
Oh,
White, I'm
okay,
not
no,
having
yeah,
him
yeah.
with Booker in hot.
You can upgrade Booker.
But I don't think Booker is like Shea level.
Well,
Because this is his first season playing
fair
as a point
enough.
guard.
This is the meter.
This is the meter, exactly, guys.
Okay, yeah, I changed mine to medium. I agree.
Let's go with Kyrie.
Oh,
Hot.
hot. I
wanna
love
give him
Uncle
extra
Juice,
hot.
so
I
I'm
wanna give
going
him
extra
extra hot,
hot.
but
He's just
hot.
got that
I was gonna
sauce.
say extra hot.
He has to.
Okay.
Peri
Extra
sauce.
hot.
Ja Morant.
Oh, but he
This
he
is
didn't
more
play
based-
enough games. But he's
The
still
game
in
say
extra
gave
hot.
in extra hot,
Extra
yeah.
hot.
Extra hot. Okay.
The little snippet he gave us, I think.
Yeah,
The fact that he
extra
came back
hot. He's
like
box
that.
office.
Extra
Yeah,
hot,
yeah.
Kyle Lowry. What's the one below
Mild.
medium? Mild. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
mild.
a fan. This is why I don't understand why the Miami, why people think the shot. Okay, let me shut up about it.
Terry Rozier, since we spoke about Kyle Lowry, let's switch
Hot.
over to you.
I'll say hot.
I was
Medium
gonna go
hot.
medium or mild.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'll
I
say
feel like
medium
he's
hot.
a great player, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's not on the level of the other guys that we're putting in.
In
I
comparison
can't
to
judge
the
on this
and
one.
Yeah.
stuff like that. I do get that, but I feel like what he's done for me personally
Yeah.
is like for the team what he's got
Mhm.
in that situation.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Drew Holiday.
Ooh,
Medium. I might go medium. on That one.
I'm a defensive girl, so I'm gonna say hot.
Okay.
I want to say medium.
Okay. Luca.
Hot.
Extra hot.
Extra hot. If there's another
Extra
level
hot.
above that,
Yeah.
we go in that extra hot sauce on top of that.
That's adding Scotch bonnet right on top.
Extra.
Yeah. Mike Connolly. I think I'm going medium on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, medium.
Okay. This one's for Sev. D'Angelo Russell. Where are you putting him?
Oh no.
Is he
He's a
lo-
bit
is he still loading?
inconsistent. He's still loading.
I'm going mild on that
Yeah,
one.
it's gonna be mild.
It's gonna be mild.
But I would love him to get into the extra hot just for the Lakers' sake. But yeah,
Okay.
Let's try get him into medium first.
Tyrese Maxey.
hot.
Hot. Yeah, I'm with that
Yeah,
one.
hot. Tie.
Brunson.
Hot.
Hot. Yeah. Kobe White. Chicago Bulls. I think I'm going. Everyone's saying he's the most improved player this year. People having debates, but I think he's still mild.
Yeah,
I think he's improved, but I'm going with mild on this.
I don't get gassed off his game. I think everyone else we've mentioned at one point
Mhm.
or another, I've been like, nah, he's
Yeah.
but
I feel like he should be improving regardless
Yeah.
every season. So.
yeah.
I
So
can't
I'm
give a
gonna say
fair
medium.
assessment.
Mhm.
I want to go with whatever you say.
What did you say? Mild.
Mild.
Okay. I'll
Lamelo
stay with
Ball.
medium. Okay.
I'm going hot.
I'll say hot. Yeah.
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 Cade Cunningham.
Bless his heart.
Hot.
It's such a shame.
I'm gonna go
Bless him. I'm
medium,
gonna
but
say
if he was
medium,
in a
yeah.
better situation, I'd
If
go
he was
hot.
in a better situation, he'd probably perform a lot better. And saying that, he's already performing great.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad.
Okay,
We'll
Marcus
say,
Smart.
let's say medium with a little
Okay.
Perry Tamer.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
I like
yeah,
that,
I like that one. Okay, Marcus Smart. I'm going mild.
Yeah,
I don't have to like
You don't
be
feel
biased
connected to
towards him
no
anymore. Like
Mild,
I'm
yeah.
going mild.
He was good for you guys though.
Yeah, he was, but I haven't seen it this season.
No,
Killian
true.
Hayes. That guy. If that was one below the lemon and herb,
Oh
I'd go
no!
there. I'm going lemon and herb
oh,
on that one.
Gosh.
I'm we're just not gonna put him on the Perry meter.
No, Perry Tamer.
Okay, Trey Young.
Tamer.
Let's end on Trey Young. Extra hot.
Extra hot.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra hot.
I was
For
gonna
us.
Huge fan.
Ice Trey. And that's it, guys.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Kind of hungry for some Nando's.
Definitely
now.
hungry. Definitely hungry right now.
Okay, well, that's it from the More Than Ball Girls. And yeah, this is the House of Nay Saga. Shout out to the House of Nay Saga. And we're supported by Spotify. Bye.
Bye.